Hello and welcome back to NA Turbo. So just a bit of an update on Project Renault 21, the rust removal. So as you can see, it's looking a bit more naked than the last time we had a look at it. So the next thing Ryan has done is taken off both the wings from each side. So as you can see down there, it's the driver's side. And if we pan round, without making you too sick and giddy, this is the passenger side. So the idea now is to carry out any rust repairs that's needed in here. So I'll just take you down and in so you can see a bit of the inner arch there will need some repair work. And there's a few sort of more holies around here that I think we said about in the first video, and then sort of panning down to the inner structure there. So this will need a plate. Yeah, if we go and have a look in a bit more depth at the other side. So this all started, if you've seen the previous video, with a clunk from the subframe at the front, which we found out had been severely bodged. But yeah, this is the driver's side, obviously not quite as bad. If I can sort of take you down and in a bit. So yeah, basically this all started off as a clunk from the subframe, which we found when Ryan took it apart had been bodged with small bits of tack weld and filler to hold the bushes into it. So as normal with projects, things get a little bit more in depth the more you start stripping out. So if you sort of see, the wings are now hiding over there. And he has got his new subframe, if I can find where it's hiding, which its bonnet's in the way, so I might not be able to actually find it at the moment. But if I do, I'll drop a picture in, if it probably about here somewhere. So he's got one from the scrapyard which still needed welding because they all seem to go. So he welded that back up, sandblasted it, painted it and put new bushes in it. So that's all done and ready now, and next stages are basically, we haven't got enough clearance, if I can pan up in the garage here. So the Hillman, which is hiding just out of shot there, will have to move, and this will have to come out of the garage. So essentially what we can do is get the engine hoist on it, and then lift out the engine and potentially the gearbox all in one. I'm not sure if that will happen yet, with sort of clearance might be an issue, so the gearbox might need to come off separately. But the idea is to lift the whole lot out of the car. Then Ryan can attend to the bits of rust that I think we've pointed out before in sort of various places, other than the wings, sort of on the strut towers either side, and then yeah, where some previous bodgery has happened. And then once the engine's out, there's a lot more room to work. We can then put the subframe in, which is all new, and then start rebuilding the car with everything back in it. So yeah, it's a bit more of a project than we first thought, but a lot of these things are, when you start stripping them apart, it's where you sort of find more rust than you imagined. Although if you head over to Furious Driving, who's another great channel I follow, if you look at his recent episodes on his American Crown Victoria Interceptor car, that had been seriously bodged in America, to the point where the whole sills and everything, somebody had actually gone to the trouble of putting expanding foam in them, and then to hide it had filled over that and then sort of painted it the colour of the car. So yeah, serious bodging going on there. So I really do feel for poor Matt at Furious Driving, who's having to sort of repair that at the moment. This is not that bad, although it had been bodged. Again, it's one of those things, you know, safety related things. Yeah, if you want to put yourself in danger and bodge things, fair enough. But if you're tempting to sell a car on, not the way to go. So yeah, this is Project 21, sort of really sort of second stage. We'll hopefully do another more in-depth video on it as we go along, and I'll let Ryan explain exactly what he's doing, but I just wanted to show you a video of the progress. So yeah, he's looking a lot more naked at the moment. So next stage, as we said, engine to come out. So yeah, just a quick one. Do hit like and subscribe if you like what we're doing, and come back and see more progress on this 21. See you again.